deep-rooted in the vast expanse of space, your table awaits. We formally invite you to partake in a gourmet feast odyssey that transcends all mundane foodstuffs. As local stars align and planets turn retrograde, the cosmos unfolds before you, a co-created culinary experience where every bite is a savory journey through the galaxy and back, with flavors dancing on your palate like gas giants in a celestial ballet. Don't hesitate to explore our menu of infinitesimal nourishment options, for our chefs are not just classic cooks, but boundless interstellar stovetop conductors, prepared to enhance, elevate, and uplift your dining experience to the very fullest, leaving you cultivated with an eternally satisfied aftertaste and a sense of otherworldly delicacy interconnectedness. You and I both know we'll be seeing you soon for seconds, so come on down and join us as we embark on an exotic taste bud escapade through the essence of existence and beyond. Located at the one and only Conscious Cuisine, where mouth-watering munching becomes memories, and memories become legendary.
Isn't it just an exquisite mirror image within a not-so-distant rendition of daily living, winning, breathing with a meaning, belief in each decision, till the limited beliefs aren't the latest edition. So let's envision incidents in which the intricate is implicated, indicating, calculating, allocate the altercation on occasion as you please casually. Every now and then if we spend a couple seconds or a minute in the present, you won't regret it. I said it.
You are the producer, director, and actor in your own play. You're also the script writer, but the script is being written as it goes along. You know what that means? You can change the script anytime you want. You're the writer. You're the actor. Change it.
Ain't it just a tidbit serendipitous how the situation sits? Check back in a minute for the metrics. Next up on my checklist, I'm dissecting all my lessons like an alchemist. If I exist, I'm out of practice, I'll admit, but in light of these recent events, I couldn't even second guess with my last breath. So say less and try to keep the bare necessities in mind. I'm there and back and here all on time. Dollar signs if I sign the dotted lines, lot of lies side by side, so you'll find I idolize the iris of the widest eyes. Anytime my wild side's alive, I'm likely to go get back in line.
Disclaimer. Along the process of writing this song, it was within clear comprehension of its interpretation. Incidentally, it's now safe to say that at face value, it's a textual work of art straight from its intended train of thought. Enjoy. Bon appetit, c'est la vie. I'll be here preaching peace to all the populace by popular demand. Perhaps the pinnacle of planetary principality and gravity land. Single-handedly manhandled the entry fee. If anything, the enemy is something else entirely. Take a breath and make a step. Welcoming a member of a functioning society of heavy sleepers. Sleeping in, secretly decoding Morse code while eating chocolate morsels. Illuminated by the glow stick pillow, pick and choose your victories wisely. Hindsight blindsided, however untimely timing. Take a minute, let your Merkaba work back in alignment. Without the crystals in my pocket, I couldn't rock with this balance. I'll admit that disenchantment isn't different from dissonance. Within a whim, I'm walking in the presence of omnipotence. Trading tricks, traveling tips, and talking time management. Man-made mentality, most definitive. Primitive in a not so distant future. future premonition, mint edition, limited by process of elicitation. Listen to the soul within your vessel, no alternative. Living in between the ebb and the flow, it's indicative of every decision, bringing you back into the present moment. Mocha macchiato, breakfast, pepper jack, pretzel bagel. Bon appetit, c'est la vie. I'll be here preaching peace to all the populace by popular demand. Perhaps the pinnacle of planetary principality in gravity land.
연분 동치마가 휘날리더라. 오늘도 걸음 물고 치울고 같이 울던 봄제비 날아드는 길에 꽃이 지면 길에 같이 울던 그 맹 봄바람에.
Skin, do you haven't lost your way? By the way, you're wondering if
We're beaten.
breathing mental clarity into every area he's entering eventually.
He's right here.
Potent present moment floating far above voltage. The only antidote's another dosage.
Enough, enough.
Say what's up to the ones with the love and the trust, and the ones kicking it, getting ready for lunch. Like less detrimental than it is beneficial when every other day presents a way to walk with a whistle. Pack a pocket of crystals, fistfuls for the toll bridge trolls. And of course, whenever you see a window to the soul, who knows who's on whose roads while we roam into the unknown with the mind's eye open wide, utilizing luminescence like it's snack time. Under any other interstellar circumstance, auto-adapt to a habitat of mental opulence when the daily basis basically abbreviates a blueprint, moving consciousness through pollution.
Oh no, not that. Sacré bleu, quel délicieux.
Supper unbeknownst was notably visible before and after the toast.
Start the torture.
Somebody says I'm in the complimentary commentary. We getting hungry just thinking about a story.
Now will you tell us?
I'll end every past or present conundrum in the attic of your basement.
For me to know.
And for you to find out one day at a time that food is medicine, so feed your mind. In the aftermath of accidentally offering an action scene into the scenery in secrecy, I leave a second for me to breathe in between the disbelief that I recently conceived. Realigning polarity everywhere I bring that energy. Inevitably we nullify the ambiguity we see. This vicinity indeed is in need of a decent delicacy. Like, could count on me to be the one beneath the sun, beaming a beacon of love to everyone and then some. When there's nothing new under the moon, look what we become. Teaching peace while preaching on tree stumps. Like, what the what?
What's happening? It's a couple minutes overdue, but a couple seconds early for the pink chip champion to reimagine the interior landscape in the interval of every other blink that you make in the awake state. Don't wait up, but if you did wait, give your mother my thanks. Yo, I appreciate the patience that it took and the virtue that you placed. It was all well worth it in the end, I'd say. Light bulb halo on the dome kind of moment when you feel a new thought coming on, don't throw it away. Cultivate what you create and call it a day. Make way for a new frame, new point of view for the new you. In between breakthroughs, limited to what you choose to open your eyes to. While we fine tune the subconscious mind's bedroom, it's best to reassess the leg room. Take two, make or break, pick and choose. Every other escapade includes flying out of a cocoon. Vision quest in full effect with no sidestep to present. Expect the retrospect inspection check before we coalesce. Then coexist in this chrysalis before breakfast. Press send on a mass tele
this? And I rolled my eyes again. I'm like, no. And then she ruined my world. She said the truth. The truth vibrates the fastest. And did you know you can only be aware of that which vibrates at a frequency equal to or less than you?
Graduated textbook, illiterate, but that ain't it. Looking back at the impact of the imprint that I plant, man, I'm glad that I never normalized any bad habits that I had. Penny for your thoughts, all I have. So close your eyes, let's just open your mind. I guess there is no time, bind, rewind. I'm just trying to climb to the highest vertebrae. I'll say when I die, but either way, not today. I prayed with both my brains, rotate, repeat, then do the same. I prop up the pain, up above the propane tank, we'll need the whole flame, but only if the story gonna change. Oh, that's my bad, sorry, sir, here's your shame. Now ain't that just a trip? When I paint the bad instead, didn't think that it would become pavement, but I'm glad I didn't hold my breath. Premeditated, but we making it work. He highly elevated, so you know we flowing through the universe, just like work. Tap in, it will be worth it. Speak on what's happening when nobody seems to give a shit. I promise it'll almost always go unconscious unless noticed. So bring that soul into focus. Show us. It's slower than a rose of corrosion. Don't spend a moment. I've been counting on my fingers for a minute, growing, living in between each second. Only the rhetoric in each message, unless it's just been a passage in today's mathematics. If you haven't reimagined your reactions when I'm actively actuating the ending credit scene static, I'm headed to the places in the back for theatrics.
I'm on my way home from a lovely day today. But when I get home, remind me to tell you about my lottery ticket. Peace. Oh man, I stuttered.
Premeditated, but we making it work. He highly elevated, so you know we flowing through the universe, just like work. Tap in, it will be worth it. Speak on what's happening when nobody seems to give a shit. I graduated textbook, illiterate, but that ain't it. Looking back at the impact of the imprint that I plant, man, I'm glad that I never normalized any bad habits that I had. Penny for your thoughts, all I have. Pause and just reflect on the cause and effect that's left when we often forget lunch. Thank God I got a lunch bag on standby like a landmine. The literary device will always detonate immediately in the middle of the epithalamus. With these you'll see the ripple effects eventually decrease. It's undecided just which side that I'm asleep on each night, but I'll always make it a habit to dream about the people, the team, the family, and of course the supreme being, the very most center of all meaning. Knowledge, love, wisdom, peace, and understanding. Planting another blueprint while I'm harvesting you and I the fruit to eat, cause on the way we'll be watering all the seeds. I promise the honesty will never impede any process on this plane of consciousness, located right next to your nearest solar ecliptic event. So I'ma let it re-illuminate what I missed. Maybe I'll pick up a trade or a trick, then I'll go and put it into some educational documents. So I'll never forget what I said, what I did, where I've been, how I am, what I meant, like it wasn't written in the Akashic database records. Whatever it is you wanna call it, all as long as you ain't calling it quits. There's awfully auspicious implications awaiting your soul attention. Pressing buttons that haven't been pressed and letting nothing get up under my skin. No bluff, no rush, all stuff whatever I must to just keep pushing through the dust. So what's up in a couple to be continued after over staring at the home screen, reintroducing the friend with friends who bless you when the virtue is a mess too. Who knew the room would be a quest of the vision variety with the shiny bright chest in the center of the rib cage right below the neck. Say less, brain anonymous for the less fortunate, trying to stay cautionary of the oncoming commentary, being very wary of where the brawl over Sherry. Oh, hold your clarity, you'll see, know some shit about some shit not many else believe. When you be in that head space of peace, peace out, God bless. I said I'd rather be like 3 miles, probably no less. Well, unless I even out my input, output, balance dynamic, I plan it out with the data, the chalkboard and the ladder. Then I scatter the particles of the matter where it matters most.
relate the highs and lows that opens the dome. Pause and just reflect on the cause and effect that's left when we often forget lunch. Thank God I got a lunch bag on standby. Got a reputation for having familiar faces. I've been walking around the same location for many ages. Almost ancient, how the ink on the page, it never changes. No erasing what we say and when we lay in the foundation. So summon some love, be loving what you become. Before long you'll overcome what you came from. Day one, singing with the same tongues. Thank God, God's been blessing us with the same love. Amen. When you had too much to think, what then? Making the motions, so notice the motives like, aw man, not again. On a whim, I opted in a tournament. Requirements were nothing but an empty stomach. What if the components didn't uplift? Did I miss? Do I still have a minute to land a trick? Reminisce, past next moment, own it in depth. No indecision with this, so don't be holding regrets. And say less, think more, making more of a mess than before. Ordinarily, I'm already a foot out the door, saying no more than what I seen was ordered. I'm about to orchestrate agendas in accordance, leisure either way, up in the importance, but I've seen it every other day. Wait, vacate and contain the state of the take that you claim. Ain't that a shame? Breaking past the pain, painting everything. Also one day I can face the unrefrained, unchanged, chanting in my fake chains. No blame, cold flames, holding every ache and pain you throw away. Copay, miss my spot, but I'm on the ghost train. Day to day, my daily basis is mainly maintained by a very thin arrangement of mental discipline that I learned during this incarnation. I don't wanna say it, but I'll do it till I'm lucid.
Have a great day, Thomas. Thomas, I look, miss you. I honestly had the fattest crush on you when you worked at the dollar store. It's kind of awkward, but...
I say regretfully as I take that singular bite of the recipe. The rest of me inevitably entrophied, with emphasis on all the amenities and pleasantries that entail all the luxury and company that's hovering and crumbling left, right, above, beneath our feet. We sinking deep and quick, there's really no competing with it. I mean shit, real quick, let's just look at the state of the situation. So if you don't mind, I'd like to gather your attention for a span of time. My clan and I, we can't comply with tangent lines. I planned it twice and mapped it 5. I am alive. Why limit the addition of my life until I die when I can re-envision a million alternate tries? No surprise, I overestimated the size. I should've never ordered fries tonight. I'm always understimulated under any instigated incantations in the making that make it a total mission to just listen to the information given in this lesson. Unless I say it's a blessing, you know we are.
Of course, they said if everybody knew these things, there wouldn't be war, there wouldn't be violence. We would have heaven on earth if we could just understand this. This is where we're headed.
I know you know it's not uncommon, but it doesn't happen often. When we're lost in the moment while aware of where it is you're gonna go next. Open the gold chest, tokens of appreciation from a future emanation. Like you laid the foundation, found solace in the patience and painted with no apparent paintbrush. But it's most bizarre how far you've come. Kissed death even with the tongue, then continued on counting your ones. You're like a fountain of love, there's no doubt you'll overcome any dark clouds covering the sun. Not in this environment, blessed beyond comparison. Heaven sent, extra artificial, terrestrial intelligence, lyrical magician. When every sentence turned to sediment. That's another old soul scenario. Hit the radio, let them know there's a revolution on every channel. Utopian dystopias regarded as inoperable. Apart from plucking apples off the top row, make the most from your moment of silence to the microdose that opened your eyelids. The finish line will find you when it's your time for the life review. But to generous acclaim, the road to rock bottom already it led the way to a new wavelength. Upward spiral, zigzag in the same plane. Reconnect the mainframe, mission maintained. At the meet your maker factory once again, picking out a new name on a whim. God-giving compliments to the kitchen, but the kitchen's got some comments on the candy bar incarnate kind of system we're living.
Get off the wheel of karma. We're going round and around and around and we're not moving upward. Of course, the only way is always with love.
Waking up without falling asleep, daydream, sleep, walk through the conscious cuisine. Take a seat, grab a plate of synchronicity, it's all you can eat. It's not uncommon, but it doesn't happen often. Lost in the moment while aware of where it is you're gonna go next. From botanicals to bionic antidotes, underdosed on bygones, still stuck staring at the belt on Orion. But time flies when you're in your highest alignment.
They volunteered to come. The call went out throughout the universe. They have to be souls that are pure, that have not known violence, have no karma to repay, to come in and help raise the consciousness of those who are here. And these people don't know they're one of these. They have no idea on the conscious level they are one of these who has volunteered to come and to use their energy to help raise the consciousness of the world. And I've been told it's working. Now the positive is beginning to overshadow the negative. We are moving into a new world, and it's beyond anything you could expect. But it's too late to turn back now. It is happening.
On second thought, let's not second guess our gut. We'll discover a lot more than disgust. In the flow of the present moment, I put trust with the synchronicities provided by the higher self. Serotonin release for each individual, visualizing a version of the dream world. When the word is bond, our bond becomes unbreakable. Spiritual, make it known, think with your heart, the gut and soul. Not a prophecy when the history is foretold. Too often do we energize highs and lows, unify the left and right side of the dome, third eye wide open. I wonder where we'll hunt and gather after tomorrow. Unpacking a carload of powdered water, armor and bar stools, partially used prior to the trophy room. It's pick and choose, picky eater, picturing living in someone else's shoes. Ping, intercept the super futuristic, ultra magic, mathematic transmission. Then I'll throw a double backflip while whistling, but I'm back again, slow-mo, backstroking through this ocean of second repression. Potions, antidotes, and post-it notes that open doors and close the ones you didn't gravitate towards. Like I should meditate more, and I should learn to observe instead of trying to absorb. And of course, stay in service to the universe. So, on second thought, let's not second guess our gut. Unlock the flood, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Full trust in the buttons you'll push. No rush, don't adjust your alignment if you're audibly dehydrated. Elevate your environment as if we're all irreplaceable wires. When wired in, we make the cylinders fire in unison. From above the firmament to below the crystal grid, consciousness collectively coordinated by a wide variety of higher dimensional bodies, alternating parallel realities. You wonder why you rarely wake up in the same modality. Time dilated by the minute, relative to the condition of the motor function present. When the motor mouth is in full effect, the focal point of resonance is evident by the reflection of another world, the entity presence. I'm ready to present the elements eventually. Eloquent hypotheticals will tighten the bolts. The paradoxical epiphanies will lessen and blow, but only if the existential dissonance gets dissected and explored, not neglected or ignored, but respected and restored to its original genetic code. Open up the window, let your frontal lobe download light in the purest form, spirits in the pure state form.
The entire world of other individuals are lowering their consciousness towards you or ignoring you. Tuck them in. Give them a more comfortable environment to do so. Tuck them in. The entire world, for whatever reason, it's probably best to tuck them in.
2021, the cemetery is facing the water tower adjacent to where we'll say he was staying. Had an episode. Little did he know there'd be multiple memories. Hospital bed sheets spiraling entirely, rewiring a circuitry. Certainly a mystery occurring. Only 17 and learning to limit the manic that he emit in the moment without knowing the ebb and flow he'd be shown. Feeding highs, you better go low. What a surprise, he broke the speed of thought. You should have seen the scenic plot. You know he's in the zone. Front yard, front flipping, it's a given in this present situation. Didn't hear nobody say it, didn't need to when it's painted on their faces. Hospitalizations, manias awaken. Take these prescriptions, inhibit his ambition with the vision till there's dissonance within his cognition.
Now you take this here pill twice daily. You feel me, doggy? And I wouldn't even trip about side effects. Y'all remember, you didn't come this far just to make it that far. Yeah.
22-4 leading up to the present moment, approaching all the memories that I was never owning. Now we medicated 2 pills each night, 300 milligram gel tab hit the light like a flat wavelength. Haven't acted in any strange ways for some days now. Shit ain't been the same since he overstimulated his brain. My mental memoir is stained with countless dialogue I verbalized when I wasn't me. Albeit in a heartbeat, you'll catch me listening to younger me, amicably rambling endlessly. How the kid know this? I would hear in my peripherals, unprovoked, throwing perfect spirals of the spiritual intel. I meant well until I met hell. Brain fog, bottom of the newest wishing well, with a big old bowl of the most natural Lithium Soup.
Holy shit, they got me, man. Thomas, get your fucking helmet and your bike and grab your color crayons, get the fuck out of town, man. They got me. You go, man.
My 5-year plan is that a history-altering disaster will occur, and it'll kind of level out the playing field, so it doesn't really matter what I'm doing right now. I can just do whatever.
I mean, I think you probably are Jesus, bro. You should tell everyone about this.
Original.
Leftovers all over the refrigerator, then over your shoulders, but you done rationed too much. It's packed to the top. Just watch, still harvesting crops when I drop in. Disillusionment, the emotional elements amplified the connection last minute, but it isn't not recommended. Like a subtle conscious cuisine mentioned when we be utilizing every thought over under right wrong. What you got? Not a lot of unopened spots I see. Restock the jackpots indeed. In between each anomaly, you never knew you'd wanna meet. Similar to being a part of the prophecy, the story, the family, and the ending scene. Every other week when the remedy is newer memories. Why sleep on a dream? Go complete the assimilation of a unified and fully integrated fascination. After the fact, why redact any observation obviously evident when presented with overgrown leftovers in the corner of the quarantined coordinates. Out of orbit, pocket full of potions, scrolls and relics. Alchemical equations get transmuted into riddles written under bridges formed by the trolls, drinking only Latin kugels. Or who knows, mud water hidden in the cupboard up above the stove. I only noticed when the floor below the door began to glow. Uh-oh, I'm now sold that tomorrow's leftovers are truly out of control. But before we transition to the next form, I gotta let you know, yeah, we're an old soul, so just go grow and grow. Surfing all throughout the astral plane, things change, I'll stay and make a few more waves each day. I pray to make a new cylinder fire in the brain.
Dissonance maintained.
Conscious incorporated irrigation system, been slow dripping wisdom since the second millennium. Jump to the era of electrical elements, then we'll backward evolve into a shell again. Well, while we're underwater, we'll be unconditionally unbothered by the weather, with or without the weather or not. So living in doubt, we'll give it a thought and figure it out while swimming around. Cord cut and give it to God. The mic is always on, you know that we be keeping it raw. Smooth talking through the hands of the clock. Just watch the lost and found bin, no need to be destocked. It's a lot on the cranium.
And I've gone into a lot of this in my books, the different versions of The Dreamer Dreams a Dream, Life is an Illusion.
But usually we hop in dimensions of our choosing.
One concept I like to bring up that may shake you up a little.
Eliminate the limited edition limitations in your system. To hear the following message, really listen.
This room didn't even exist until you collectively decided to be here today.
We're all quantum entangled with the age-old fables, angels and all of today's souls. Whoa.
Is that a little hard to understand?
Yeah, but it's all part of the plan. Everyone, we got a mission at hand.
This is the kind of concepts I'm getting.
In between the material and the ethereal, let's make some room for the spirit world.
It's the collective consciousness of how it creates.
So let's pave the road for the next generations to paint it gold.
When we decided to come here,
Project Earth, since the first birth,
we constructed this thing.
Just manifest.
Out of the energy.
Out of the infinite.
Everything is energy.
Even the energy in between the accelerating particles that do the dirty work to mold the world out of dirt molecules. I don't mean to startle you or even bother you, but you know how it goes. My UFO didn't run out of fuel until a few hours ago. My flow is powered by the Lord, as you know, but tomorrow's leftovers in a drawer or the stove, not the floor or the most close flat surface, circumventing washing a dish, doing a chore. The little things like that make a massive difference on planets like this, pushing through some real shit like a glow stick, leading the pack through the mist. No phony one trick pony, only storytelling to the homies. If you know me, then you know I won't only bring the snacks, the movies, the facts, and the memories that emanate the energy of antiquated recipes. The best of me perfected in a hidden laboratory on the third story, kitty corner to the two eyeballs. If I call, I want someone to tell me how good they are. Little did you know you're a literal walking piece of art.
Tonight, guests are reminded that the shadow people do live in your walls, and the CIA is watching you.
Call me crazy, but maybe the real goal should be to strip the government of power it shouldn't have, rather than just sitting around fighting over which side gets to wield it.
Officials say it's neither good nor bad, but a third new thing.
And at first, I suspected the hands of collusion entangling the language to foster illusion. And I think it's quite true that a culture's theology has a great deal to do with a word's etymology and how it evolves over time to combine incompatible meanings that may undermine the original thoughts it was meant to define.
Nothing's technically wrong, but something's off. We'll keep you updated.
Just a reminder to not let a bad day keep you down. Life is hard. You've made it this far, and you'll continue to make it even further. You haven't made it this far just to make it this far. You are a force to be reckoned with, and things will get better. You got this.
I know that if I go within, I will find my soul quietly observing the world around us unfolding. So while we rise up the spiral through the cosmos, ending cycles, live your life, it's not your final. Find out how you got so mindful, then go on, show them what your mind is so full of. Just go ahead and flow with no regrets, cause those will only hold you back. Relax on this path you tread, just know you're in your highest alignment. Living fast but slow enough to stay present. That moment is all we get, go live it. Looked up at the sun for the time. The sun said, what a time to be alive. Stay wise with eyes wide, mind state staying unconfined. If I'm in the cage, you know my cage is gonna fly. There's no room for fear, don't feel alone. You got spirit guides everywhere. When they reappear, you know it's that time of the year. Locate your soul and they'll be there. Speak the truth even if you mumble it. Raise the roof beyond the known limit. Little did we know
we hold limitless potential. Highs and lows, they both discipline your mental. First footstep following the previous. Next footstep walking through a new experience. Time, as we all know, it is relative, but at this moment it's irrelevant. I know that if I go within, I will find my soul quietly observing the world around us unfolding. So while we rise up the spiral through the cosmos and in cycles, live your life, it's not your final. Find out how you got so mindful. Wishing well watered, all I have to offer while we fly the saucer back to Earth. Fifth favorite flavor, native to planet Jupiter, was neighbors, now we're visitors. Next time we'll orbit the universe in reverse, be back before dinner. Interstellar swan dive, swimming river to river, living in this cosmic enclosure. Find closure. Closing open circuit, celestial clockwork with fire, wind, water, earth, and ether. Life is like a theater, peek through the demeanor, seeing every other script reader. Re-illuminating DNA, dormant data level, cellular. Granted that the weather permits wicks to ignite despite the antimatter. Mind, body, spirit, soul, spitballer, wisdom in your processing chamber. Hunt and gather ingredients off the list for the antidotes and elixirs. Pattern after pattern, process the perimeter, consider it to be secured. Wishing well watered, all I have to offer while we fly the saucer back to Earth. Fifth favorite flavor, native to planet Jupiter, was neighbors, now we're visitors. Next time we'll orbit the universe in reverse, be back before dinner.
Now, those who have raised the vibrations and frequencies of their bodies will shift into the new earth. And a lot of this is happening right now.
Everyone please take a seat. Clearly fate led all of your feet complete. Without retreat I even outmaneuvered each and every scene. I'm living in between dreams, unraveling all the seams. I see how classy to successfully see, plan on casually. I carry catalyst chalantly, obviously unprompted in the past tense. Personally, it's just a preference. When this delicate dimension dominates an ancient relic in relation to the rapidly changing adjacent planets, I manage an average image of immaculate vision within an instant that implement omnipotent intent. I've only taken a step, I know I'm still out of breath. They told me it was a myth, but I'm living with no regrets in my chest unless I forget what's on my bucket list. Shit, I bet I did. Anyways, I'll take a seat, any seat. It's finally Grub O Clock, time to eat. And by eat, I mean to feed the feast. But I'ma need a to-go box, please. I'm paying top dollar diligently, assimilating continuity. I'm usually using the newest necessary currency, correctly corresponding to the up-and-coming momentary memory of any emanating energy on every other day of any week.
If you act as if God is within you, your voice changes, your posture changes, you stop asking for permission to live with fire. And when you stop waiting, heaven stops waiting too. This is not a lesson, this is a summons. If you are hearing this now, it is because something in you is ready to rise.
If you don't think I won't, shit then I won't. Now don't go into elusive illusions. I'm using proven intuition by choosing a different digital dominion depiction. Within a third of the minute, I might have reinvented my ambition from a rendition of reminiscent decisions upon reliving a litany of illiterate mini-me's in between a stream of secret epiphanies, plotting company meetings, indeed intriguing me fanatically. Naturally, I adapt to the passively problematic anomalies. In addition, I easily reposition my habitual vision, revisiting from a distant edition of the limitless limitations apparent within a system of instant wishful thinking manifestation. No chasing, I'm a magnet, non-reactive aftermath acknowledgement in full effect. So don't expect a vocal architect to circumvent the circumstance that's evident unless it's currently relevant.
There's only one rule to entering Earth. Forget who you are. Earth isn't just a planet. It's the greatest experiment in the universe. Consciousness came here knowing it would forget everything, to see if, even in total darkness, the light could be remembered. You chose your body, your family, your role. You entered as a baby and were taught fear and separation. Most forgot completely. God is inside you became, you are separate. But something shifted. Earth entered a new frequency. Across the planet, many arrived disguised as ordinary humans, waiting, sleeping, and now they're waking up.
Steady in a state of perpetual perpetuity until I'm practicing what I preach. Peace, see it to believe it. If you leave it to the scenic route, the scenery envelops you. Choose from an alternative point of view, invaluable the way you point your shoe. Maneuver many man-made landscapes when the conscious continuity is make or break. Give or take, wide awake. Every other day provides another way to celebrate life. Limited time on an infinite timer till we're finding one another in the afterlife. The future is unknown, the past is a myth, so live in the present moment that's shown. Tomorrow is a gift, the previous path, place knowledge in the now, let the milk spilleth. Who would have known? Roll a dice, struck gold by the grace of God. On time in alignment, mindful of every breath I breathe in my environment. Leave it to the fire pit, decalcify the pineal with luminance. Leave it to the abyss, declassify the final form of existence. In the kitchen cooking mashed potatoes in pajamas, talking about the pyramids above and below the water level. Wishing well water bottle weather when you're getting the free refills forever and ever. Never overcomplicate the complex corner of the human that includes a brain. Weak minds think alike, great minds think alone, wise minds come unite.
This is why they observe your planet with such fascination. You are the novelty generator. You are the being who stands at the edge of the unknown and makes choices that create new realities that have never existed before.
If it's a matter of dissecting the pattern, I'd rather have a happily ever after. I take it back, after all the laughter, I'ma go backtrack and decipher the pattern. Pitter after patter, pack a punch and consider it done by the opposable thumb. Enough to cultivate the power grid for an infinite amount of out-of-body incidents. This just in, now make peace with your nature before you meet your maker. When everything and everyone's playing the lead role in reshaping the algorithm. The future is unknown, the past is a myth, so live in the present moment that's shown. Tomorrow is a gift, the previous path, place knowledge in the now, let the milk spilleth. I was blind but now I see, I'm either deep freezing me or free in all of my beliefs. Nothing's ever like it seems, see an opportunity, I see you had a decent dream. Another day, another dollar, made it in the corporate pocket or the local trash bonfire. Modified monetarily, world leaders idolizing greed, shiny penny C2C. Money doesn't buy bliss, it buys freedom when you need relief in this mess. Consider it considered in the name of dinner, make a wave, grab a plate, waving at the fast pace, rat race, make haste, take it with a grain of Himalayan salt, 84 minerals that'll make your cells somersault. Calling all commonalities when the common sense leads to insurgency.
I think my thoughts too loud, they've been coming out my mouth involuntarily, but it's true. If you didn't hear it from me, well then inevitably we will see a part 2. Who knew that this level was attainable? I just made it available for you. Setting up a table for 2. I'll bring a ladle if you forget a spoon. I'll order the room, I'm all for the view, the hue, the truth, the newest who's, what's news, walking off of the moon. Me and you and I, we know why it is we'll try. We know why it is we try. Real far-fetched, gotta stand a couple feet back just to feature this catch. I would try and say less, but the more I button press, the more that gets left on my mind. So really why lie? Even if I would, I couldn't deny I'm in alignment with fulfilling all my desires. I'm fired, I'm feeling lighter, let's rewire all indecent appetizers. Fired. Fine, I'm chastised, revitalized in time. My limits are living, I'm refined in my mind, body, and spirit. Got a sip and a ciggy for anybody who can hear it. Got a guy on the steering wheel, but he hasn't been hearing well. But we feel swell after each meal. You're young, you'll heal, holding on to what's real. All the envelopes been already sealed, that's really just the deal. And stand, I'm just standing on a hand plant, as planned, out and about. I map a route, making distance. I wish that wishful thinking didn't only make me think of the dissonance. Well, isn't it indifferent? I'm more than living in a mini subdivision under one condition. Love with unconditional passion for your life. The system and the strife. Relight the fuse that blew when you tried for the first time. Relight the fuse for the last time. Been high-fiving every stop sign, eyeing the ride. Get in line, high tide, and remind of what it is that I seek and what it is that I find. I'll speak it to the sky to weaken the lies. I even repreheated everything that I thought was cooking. And what that's on me, yo, I thought I was looking. I'm in the honey bag.
And see that you are more than the body, because you never were human. You were simply encased in human and locked in by the frequency barrier, and you didn't know who you were. Trapped on a planet where you didn't even come from, or only here for a lesson. The lesson has got to go on and on and on infinitum. Even the planet is getting tired of that now, and it's changing to free.
Leisure, appetite, teaser, high demand, demeanor, leaning like he bound to bite a hand. Interior, texture, decoration, situation, outmanned, revolution, outnumbered by the henchmen. Since when did we deviate from the path? I reevaluate the facts and act like that was the plan. A pathogen, a planetary expanse. I rarely enhance the apparatus, status, circumstance, occurrence can't come from the current burning habitat with certainty. I piggyback entirely, mapping out the uncharted territory. Formally, I cordially report the ordinary portal proclivities in between the coordinate plotting proximities. Evenly, I believe in retrieving tedious reasoning. Recently, I'm receiving a decent reading. Repeatedly being me, I'm releasing the remedy of the season, respectively, without guessing. We self-reflecting the meaning of just being in the prime of the present, the total focal point of visionary orbit in accordance with the message. Never stressing, button pressing, a blessing upon the session with the pressure to measure another fluctuating palpitation from in the nether. You know I'll never hesitate with the lever. I let them know the current weather in heaven, whether or not you'll ever make a pit stop. Just watch the books, talk the rocks, walk the thoughts, knock the clocks, just stop.
The first step in understanding this instruction manual is to know that your physical mind doesn't really know.
Appetite teasing, I'm reaching inside the meaning, believing the recent teaching. I'm being me to completion, completely between a distant decision of decent dreaming. I'm leaving, the time is fleeting, achieving what I've been needing, perceiving polarity for the evening within a simulated demonstration. Emphasis on the final insinuation, limitation, limited addition, disassociation, both relations, sick and invoke a dose of emotion upon creation. Ain't it basic? I'm basically flipping pages, same equation, no complaining. We playing the game, no changing, only aiming with precision. We staying with the position, winning, giving, gotta listen, not a lot of superstition. Got a pocket dedicated to making a conversation. I'm saying I'm only laying in the bed if I made it. I'm putting names on the faces, replacing day-long databases adjacent to the displacement, erasing the ancient ages by stating the train is waiting. The train I thought at the station is impatiently debating departure, but I'll complacently maintain my composure over and over. Elemental enclosure like earth, fire, universe, air, water exposure.
Dude, I just watched your vibrations, like they were just vibrating up here.
really like you took that shot, dude. And I watched it drop, but then very surprisingly, at the end, it shot back up.
It's much like the last one, but it's not because it's this one, which is better. It goes like this.
What we are about to business now is awakening.
One thought process stops when another departs on the train of thought. So hop up on the stream of consciousness, flow free across the cosmic table of contents. On the off chance, front row seats, great grand plan, solar prophecy with each hand. Let's unpack the revolution. Free thinkers on the forefront, fortifying analytical integrity for lunch. Like the recipe was purpose, equanimity, and love. Look both ways for the swing of the pendulum. Inhale, exhale, momentum will tip the scale. Head to tails, past tense when ascension prevails. Indicative of the woo-woo that'll resonate and lift the veil. Reaffirm a goosebump as division dispels. By chance, front row seats, great grand flash, solar prophecy with each hand. Let's unpack our evolution. Never been a better time than the now. The clouds cleared in alignment with the sun to come out. Without a doubt, word of mouth commenced the countdown. When it's found, solid ground allows for more sound. On the off chance, front row seats, great grand flash, solar prophecy with each hand. Let's unpack the resolution.
I started this by saying the song is called Pocket Chocolate, but I haven't found a way to put that word in the song yet. Actually, I might just use this.
Love God, do what you love, be you. The money will come, stay true, stay true. Love God, do what you love, be you. The money will come, stay true. For the love of God, love what you do, stay you. The money is a plus when the dreams come true. By God, my drug of choice is love. Luckily no currency can touch it, gotta go through God. Word up, while we're all walking the wide path of pre-planned lifespans. Each hand reaching for the grand expanse. Interplanetary roadmap, ride the Fibonacci spiral through the levels of life and death. Interconnectedness, like an old soul in a brand new costume. Roadside rock, picking for his fossil remnants. Hadn't seen him even activate his clairsentience. Had a kid when we're all walking a fine line of teetering between the many timelines, trying to find some peace of mind. Both eyes pointed at the prize, not the end of the ride or the temporary party supply. So pack light, journey on, learn it all. Laugh at life like it's an inside joke among you and God. You'll need a sense of humor if you're trying to reach beyond the great beyond. Breathing meaning where there is none, that's what's up. While we're all walking a fractal holographic plane of action and reaction based on how we train the brain to display. Gotta make a copy of the key before you limit your beliefs and lock yourselves in a cage. The day-to-day of growing out your angel wings takes place when you reevaluate the shapes and angles you create. Introspection is the paint, your ascension is the frame. The canvas is the checklist for lessons written in pain. Written by the inner higher brain, guiding each and every decision you have and have not made. So make way for tomorrow's memories of today. You know you're winning when you're living the dream life while you're awake. Good to go. Treating each and every individual you meet like we're all rowing the same boat. Same sun staring at us from above, watching over us and what we choose to be a beacon of. Speaking of peace and love, make peace with the part of you that partially provides your equilibrium. In the long run, you'll attribute to the formula. Form after form, that's forward momentum. Love God, do what you love, be you. The money will come, stay true, stay true. Love God, do what you love, be you. The money will come, stay true. For the love of God, love what you do, stay you. The money is a plus when the dreams come true. By God, my drug of choice is love. Luckily no currency can touch it, gotta go through God. Word up.
Pocket chocolate.
I think it's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder, and finally it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. Eventually people are going to say, what the hell is going on? It's just too nuts. It's not enough to say it's nuts. You have to explain why it's so nuts.
Dinner's never not done. Summon the subliminal stimuli that's available in variations of the many variables. Packed tables unable to reimagine a full plate below average dull blade. Backstabbing, rational rendition of indifferent decisions. Apparently it all depends on how I present the image. A decent depiction, a minute with no limit. Emissions in a dimension deficit. Imitation, vacation, kitchen. Caution tape, timeline, been a lifetime. Might have misplaced my mind. I gotta rewind, trying to displace the light like it was divine. I illustrate the incline each time. Finger painted each line like it was a starry night. I partially articulate a minute late dissonance in the cognitive system. I mean, for instance, I'm initially riveting. Recently I'm revisiting recent memories entirely befitting.
Hello? Your phone sucks. I hate your phone. I'm gonna fucking step on it when I fucking see it.
Now you want to learn the hardest part about all of this? You ready? The hardest part of all of this, the hardest part of all of this is making the time to do it. That's it. That's it.
And the scroll reads, each and every breath you breathe, you manifest a message evenly across the image unseen. I almost called it a dream, but then I crawled in between two open pinball machines. And all I hear is someone distantly yelling that dinner's ready. Incredibly overstimulated dinner table, present moment presentation situation. Know what I'm saying? Guys, know what I'm saying? C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S, that's conscious, yeah, that's conscious. C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S, that's conscious, yeah, that's just a little peek into the potions I'm passively brewing, actually using the newest natural ingredients native to little regions. Recently you'll see me reaching for a reason. I mean it, I even seen the second season in secret. If I believe it, I interpret the meaning, retrieving each and every double-digit skipper I see by memory. It's just a different kind of energy that's emanating every other week whenever dinner's ready to deplete. I already took my seat, I see the picture painted scenery. I don't know how to say it without saying it was savory. I'm wavering attention on the honey roasted macaroni chicken with a side of cheesy fries, and can't forget the pecan pie. Even I plan to eat the appetizers every time. Chilly lounge, chillin' with the churro in the summertime. Sipping Mai Tai, find me when it's dinner time, whenever I'm not occupied with working up an appetite.
There is a way of shifting consciousness so that you look around and you see that what we are is a collection of souls in all these individual different packages. And you can look further than that and see that we are all one in the form of many.
Rebirth, planetary zigzag, light work, life force, form to form, formulate the formula, ragtag paradigm phenomena, bona fide chakras, how to override the nonsense, optimize the mindset, find balance, unrefined by finite existence. This just in, wavelength, ebb and flow, equilibrium. Listen to the soul when I hum, sing along. Subtle nudges made of love, subliminal symbolism. On the run, cord cut when don't belong. Bottle up the bygones, word is bond. Worthy knowledge when you learn that worth is knowing where to belong. Feel the freedom, be one with the breeze, blowing in between the tree leaves. En route to the 7 seas, sight set on tea leaves. Revitalize vital beliefs, sleep, talk, dream, walk off and in the unseen backdrop. That's backup action after analyzing afterthought reactions. Reimagine past tense particles, reassimilating correlation with decisions in the present sequence of events. Pioneer the wilderness, hanging in the balance, still running on time relative to the condition of the mind. Relevance in relation to the infinite omnipresence. Every sentiment situated patiently awaiting full analysis. Most definitive emotional intelligence, open ocean floating, following the path of least resistance. Subsequent to check marks on the bucket list, press start, dive in, dining with the Deli Delinquents, hidden in the distant mist, indifferent to observing the experience. Gradually what you see attributes building sentience, on a mission redefining standard definition, limited the limitations lifted from the field of vision, visible the visionaries in position, potent planetary tilt to illuminate imagination with the wisdom of the ancient. Be one with the breeze blowing in between the tree leaves, en route to the 7 seas, sight set on tea leaves. Revitalize vital beliefs, sleep, talk, dream, walk off and in the unseen backdrop. That's backup stop action after analyzing afterthought reactions. Reimagine, there's no wrong way to do it, but the right way is prudent. Poem, present moment glowing from the multi-purpose potion. Doors open when you close them. By Jove, I know you'll see more seashores when you leave the sea floor. Breathe more, listen to your soul, it means well. Get to know thyself. Rebirth, planetary zigzag, light work, light force, form to form, formulate the formula. Ragtag paradigm phenomena, bona fide chakras, how to override the nonsense, optimize the mindset, find balance, unrefined by finite existence. This just in.
Hi, Thomas. I'm gonna let you know when I see new colors and talk to animals and levitate. You'll be the first to hear it.
Listen to your inner vision, following your inner voice, pattern after pattern, choice after choice. Find joy, plant a seed, walk away, let it grow. Great things come to those who stay mindful, jovial as a mental default. Universal force on the end of a seesaw. Universal current keeping both of my feet strong. Universal love enough to power a light bulb. Like if it's harmonizable, then we'll have to harmonize at full capacity throughout the galaxy, gradually generating fields of energy. Ripple effects will do the rest for the empathy. Living the dream as if I wasn't asleep. I've been breathing every breath with the intention to teach peace. Breathing every breath through the sentences I'll speak. Leaving nothing left but to surrender to the mystery. Situational impermanence like this too shall pass, so take it all in. Supernatural awareness. Transcend duality and assimilate unity. Usually upholding clarity. Slow clap back at life's many complexities. Slow clap at myself when I can finally see the post-its tacked around the house guiding me in my natural habitat. Abracadabra out of habit as if it was happenstance. Pre-calculated, prepared and premeditated. Elevated frequency in this day of ages. Inactive actuality without the antics. Act on all your reimagined reactions. Act as if you're living in your highest passion. Live as if your actions amplify ascension. As it may seem, we become what we believe, and the body becomes what you choose to see indeed. Aptly adapting to synchronicities, quietly guiding me past the holy baloney. At least I know what I mean, you know where I'll be. At the Conscious Cuisine karaoke machine.
All right, all you interstellar star travelers.
Tonight, the check is on us.
We hope you caught the flavor.
And the frequency you've been craving.
For the Conscious Cuisine.
This isn't just about food for the body. It's seasoning for thy soul.
It's recipes and ingredients that illuminate who you truly are. Where the menu is always ever so transcendental. We're not only just flipping interplanetary patties here. We're flipping entire perspectives collectively.
Perhaps it's the celestial condiments.
Or even the ancient waters of wisdom. Maybe both. Maybe neither at all. Regardless, lasting effects are more than guaranteed here.
You arrived hungry.
And now you'll be leaving full of light, with galaxies for eyes and memories you never imagined making.
By chance,
you anticipate your spirit rumbling for round 2 on the road? Please feel free to grab a Conscious Complimentary to-go box on the way out. Packed to the brim with a vast assortment of its spirit world's finest delicacies and delights. So float on safely with intrepid vigilance as you maneuver the many asteroid belts and nebula clusters ahead. The kitchen is now closing up, but the light is sure to stay on good buddies.
In case you get lost between dimensions before dawn,
the Conscious Cuisine will always and forever be a second home. For all.
For all.